Coming up in this week's episode of Coaster News, a brand new themed land has officially opened at Chessington World of Adventures, and Legoland Windsor have submitted a planning application for their next major attraction. And has always got some amazing news from different theme parks, rides, attractions and events all over the world. So let's get straight into the news today. And our top story for tonight, World of PAW Patrol has officially opened at Chessington World of Adventures. And yeah, it's great to see another new themed land open at Chessington. I mean, with good new, a number of different new attractions at the park, great capacity for the park as well. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, the World of PAW Patrol is a brand new themed area located at Chessington World of Adventures in Leatherhead, England. Replacing the former Mexicana area, the land contains 4 rides themed around the PAW Patrol TV series. Out of the 4 rides, 3 of which are brand new and one of them is rethemed and relocated from another area of the park. World of PAW Patrol includes Marshall Fire Truck Rescue, which is the Zamperla Crazy Bus ride relocated from the Wild Asia section of the park, which was formerly known as Jungle Bus, Sky's Helicopter Heroes, a Zamperla Samba Tower, Zuma's Hovercraft Adventure, UK's first Sierra Drifter, and Chase's Mountain Mission, a Sierra Force Coaster. World of PAW Patrol officially opens to the public on the 3rd of May 2026. So yeah, it's great to see this brand new land finally open. It looks actually like a pretty decent little themed area. It's obviously a great area for kids, and obviously the new Chase Mountain Mission coaster does look a good first coaster for small children. The only issue I sort of have with this area is it sticks out like a sore thumb, because considering how that used to be the Mexicana area, and Rattlesnake is still there, but that's been integrated into the Forbidden Kingdom area. So you've got Forbidden Kingdom, which is like an ancient Egyptian sort of area, and you've got that right next to the bright, colourful PAW Patrol area. It don't really, but I mean, apart from that, the area itself actually looks pretty good on its own. And if you think this area is good, just wait until you see the new Minecraft world opening next year, which is going to be a much bigger area. But until then, I'm glad to see that World of PAW Patrol officially opened at Chessington. In other news today, Legoland Windsor have officially submitted plan documents for their planned replacement of Viking River Splash. And yeah, we all knew this was coming. I even pointed this out in my vlog from Legoland Windsor from March. And yeah, the rumours are pretty much correct of what the type of ride is replacing Viking River Splash. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, Legoland Windsor have submitted a plan application for their next major attraction. Legoland Windsor is a theme park located in Windsor in Berkshire, England. A few months ago, the park confirmed they had plans to build a brand new roller coaster as a replacement for Viking River Splash, which was an Intamin Rapids ride that permanently closed back in 2023. However, up until earlier this week, there were no official details on this new coaster, other than that it would serve as an expansion to a nearby existing land. This Wednesday, Legoland Windsor officially submitted a planning application for this new coaster, revealing further details on the ride's layout, model and potential theme. The plan documents detail a Mack Rides family spinning coaster with a layout identical to Masters of Spin Jitsu at Legoland Korea. Masters of Spin Jitsu opened at Legoland Korea in April 2025, and an exact clone of this ride is also scheduled to open at Legoland Japan in 2027. So far, roughly 60% of Viking River Splash has been removed, and if planning permission is approved, this brand new spinning coaster will most likely form part of the existing Lego Ninjago area and could open in 2027 at the very earliest, assuming planning permission is granted soon. So yeah, they submitted plans for a max spinning coaster which looks identical to the one that's opened at Legoland Korea last year, and it's opening at Legoland Japan next year. And considering the plan details say it's being built literally right next to the already existing Lego Ninjago Dark ride, it's pretty much 99% certain it's going to be expansion of the Lego Ninjago area. And it's great to see that Legoland are getting yet another new attraction. That park is getting so much investment from Merlin lately. Like, over the last 6 years they've had 2 new coasters, and now they're getting a third as early as next year, which is insane. And this looks like it's going to be definitely probably one of the best rides at the park. Maybe even the best coaster. I don't know whether it'll top Minifigure Speedway as the best coaster at Legoland. We'll have to wait and see when it actually opens. But yeah, I cannot wait to see what this all looks like once it's all fully built and opened, hopefully even next year or maybe the year after. We'll have to wait and see. Also in the news today, Alton Towers have submitted a plan application for a brand new building to be built in X Sector. Now this was actually quite unexpected, but at the same time it's also fueling a lot of rumours for potentially this year's Scarefest, with like the type of building that's being built and consistencies with like past planning permissions for scare mazes. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically on the 28th of April 2026, Alton Towers submitted plan documents detailing a brand new building that would be constructed in the theme park itself. Details were initially sparse, but documents described the building would house a new indoor walkthrough attraction. The listed costs to construct the new building was also very similar to the price tags for the construction of both Compound and Edge of the Forest, 2 scare mazes which made their debuts at the 2024 and 2025 Scarefest events, which led to heavy speculation that this new building would be for a brand new scare maze for 2026. A few days later, more detailed documents were revealed, detailing the scale and location of the new building. The plan documents state that this new building will be located in X Sector, specifically on the former site of Enterprise. The documents also state that the building will have industrial themed finishes, suggesting that it will have a themed exterior. But yeah, that's all we know about this building so far, and it just says an indoor walkthrough attraction, so it's pretty much, considering that the time that this plan document is being submitted as well, it is very, very likely that it's going to be a new scare maze for Scarefest this year. Other rumours suggest this could be some sort of year-round walkthrough attraction, which would be interesting, considering its location. Like, usually when Alton Towers build their scare mazes, the actual buildings themselves are kind of sort of hidden away, like in trees behind like rides and other already existing buildings and infrastructure, rather than like sort of right in the middle of an area. This is how that's how they've been doing it in recent years anyway, but this is literally going right where Enterprise used to be. So if you know where that is, basically the actual final turn for Oblivion is going to be located in the middle of that. Now, it is great. I do have sort of mixed feelings about this. One hand, it is great to see X Sector actually getting some investment from Alton Towers, because they've not really invested in that area in quite a while actually. But at the same time, considering this is a permanent building, I would have definitely preferred to see some new flat rides in the area, because Alton Towers is in desperate need of some new flat rides, which is something we've known for years now. So the fact that they're choosing to build a new indoor walkthrough attraction in a permanent building rather than new flat rides is actually kind of really annoying, considering that site used to be home to 2 flat rides, Enterprise and Submission, which was a bit further in front. And for the last few seasons, apart from a few food stalls, that area's been quite empty. So it is great to see something actually being put in that area, but I just wish it was some flat rides. But if it is a new scare maze, then I look forward to seeing what the actual scare maze is like, because we've not really had an X Sector scare maze since the Sanctuary, which operated from 2012 to 2014. Which was obviously the Smiler themed scare maze. So could we be getting like maybe a new version of the Sanctuary just in a different location? We'll have to wait and see, but yeah, it's a very interesting development, and I'm curious to see how this all unfolds over the next few months. And finally in the news today, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad has officially reopened at Walt Disney World. And honestly, I'm so glad to see that this ride has finally reopened after such a long period of closure for such a refurbishment like this. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically the iconic roller coaster officially reopened after over a year of closure this past Sunday. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is a roller coaster located at Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World in Florida, USA. First opening in 1980, Big Thunder Mountain has become one of the most iconic attractions in Walt Disney World's history. On 5th of January 2025, the ride closed for a massive refurbishment, with Disney stating that the ride would not reopen until 2026. The refurbishment consisted of a full track replacement, updates to the ride's theming, and an entirely upgraded cave scene with new special effects. Disney also lowered Big Thunder Mountain's height restriction to 0.9 meters, 2 inches down from its original 1 meter minimum height restriction. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad officially reopened on the 3rd of May 2026. So yeah, I'm honestly glad that there's still, even though this ride is over 45 years old, I'm so glad that Disney actually, you know, still putting love and care into it, because Disney do actually do that with basically all their rides. You know, no matter how old they are, no matter how new they are, they always like invest in them, keep them clean, keep them like with updates and technology, keep them up to scratch, keep them fully operational. And obviously, you know, Big Thunder Mountain has just had a massive refurbishment with a complete retrack. So that will have extended its operational lifespan, along with new updates to the theming and updates to the cave scene, which look awesome, by the way. So basically, they're sort of just giving it like a new lease on life in a way with this refurbishment, and I love that they've done that. And yeah, it's great to see. And also, they've lowered the height restriction as well, meaning that actually makes it more accessible for more people. Especially for like younger riders as well, which is brilliant. And yeah, I'm just glad to see that Big Thunder Mountain has finally reopened after all this time. So that is it for this week's episode of Coaster News. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, then please make sure to like and subscribe, and comment what you would like to see in the next video. Goodbye.